I've been wanting to try my hand at a wallet since I got into making leather patch caps. I finally decided to give it a shot. I ordered a little thinner leather and it came in a few days ago. I created this original design and now we're gonna make it. So right here I'm using Adobe Illustrator to come up with the design. This is actually a recreation. I had already made the design, but I forgot to record it. So I went back through and basically remade it. It's not exactly like it was. It's not exactly like the one I ended up using, but I just wanted to show everyone how the process goes. Definitely you can tell with those dotted lines there that those are not the ones that ended up in the final product, but this is kind of how I did it. I made sure on the original that I made all of the stitch holes line up correctly. Then here I went to Adobe Stock and grabbed this forest background picture, created me a little mask image there to kind of hide all that, move things around a little bit, put the nice logo on there. Realized I wasn't going to need the stitch lines there. This is actual creative space sent to my laser, and here you can see the laser etching out the nice logo, and then it starts etching out the deer background. I generally run my leather etching at 80% power, 100 millimeters per second, and then on my cuts I do them at 100% power and 3 millimeters per second. I know I should be using a honeycomb or something like that, but they're kind of expensive for what they are, and I've already charred up my desktop anyway. I bought this desk specifically for the laser, so I'm not really worried about it. I found that taping the edges of the leather down helps to keep it from rolling up on you. And I wish the machine moved this quick. Maybe someday I'll get a more powerful laser, but right now it's not in the budget. My air assist was blowing up the leather where it cut it, so I was trying to keep it flat to keep it from getting messed up. That's also what this tape is for. I didn't trust the ruler being in there. And right there you can see the inside stitch lines on the right side. I messed up, those should have been on the left, so I actually had to go back and poke those by hand. So this is Fibing's Saddle Tan Pro Dye. I really like the color. Put some gum trag on there and smooth out the flesh side. So right there was where I had to poke the hose and stitch that line to keep that pocket. All that really is for stopping the card from going all the way to the bottom. And we'll do a saddle stitch here, and my hose line up pretty nicely. Didn't really run into any issues until I got to the side that I had to go through 4 pieces at once, but it wasn't too bad. I didn't use a stitching pony because I don't really see the point of buying one for little projects like this. This is my first real attempt at a little card holder wallet. Did one last night, kind of as a mock-up, but this is the first one I've gone through all the way, from cutting everything on the laser, stitching it, dyeing it, finishing it. So right there you can tell I had a little bit of an issue, but that was really the only one spot, which isn't bad considering how many pieces of leather are together right there. That's 4 layers. And then here, when I get to the end, I just backstitch a couple, just like you would on a sewing machine, and clip it and burn it to keep it from coming unraveled. And there it is. Did a test fit for my cards before I put the finish on there, but I think it turned out pretty nice. Just trying to see which size of the burnishing tool was going to fit. It basically took the biggest one. Put some gum trag on, burnish it, do all the exposed edges. Work my way around it. Then I put on a coat of Resin. I couldn't find a brush, so I just used my fingers. Not the best idea, but you work with what you got. I was really just wanting to get it finished at this point. That'll help protect it. And there it is when it's dry. Well, pretty much dry anyway. Put some money back in there. Put your cards back in. And there you go. It's a front pocket wallet. Hold your, it'll probably hold 2 to 3 cards per pocket once you get it broken in. There you can see it compared to my store-bought wallet that's really thick. Of course, it has a lot more cards in it, but I'm trying to cut down. And that's it. That's my Deer Forest wallet. Thanks for watching.